Hi friends, we are Davia and Suzanne, the sisters and mothers and co-founders of the Baby Notebook app. Some of my best tips for capturing photos of your little one is to put your camera on portrait mode and then take a million photos and then like your favorite photos right away. Another good tip is lighting, so always try to use natural light and turn off any artificial light around you if you're inside, and then face the light coming through your window.
Okay, one of my favorite tips is to hire a photographer. I don't know if you know, but some photographers have client wardrobes. It makes it even easier because they have clothes that go together and it looks really great. So check that out when you're searching for a photographer. Also, I would book a longer session. I wouldn't go with the mini shoot because it'll take a little bit of time for the photographer to get used to you and for your kids to get used to them. So I would just book the regular session.
So one of my favorite tips for organizing your photos to upload into our app is for busy moms that may not be able to upload photos in the moment, is to just go ahead and take a baby moment milestone pic each month with a card, and that will act as your chapter cover in your favorites album. So as soon as you heart a photo, it all goes to the same favorites album. So then your 11-month photo that you hearted would be like the first photo of that month, and then any of your favorite photos would follow that card. And then you can go back at any time to any month and find the photos you need to upload to each chapter in your app. So here's an example of my favorites album on my phone. I've circled the chapter cover of my daughter at 3 months old. All the photos following are my favorite photos of her at 3 months.
So how I like to organize my photos is every time my baby reaches a milestone, like 1 year, 1 month old, 2 months old, 3 months old, etc. On that day when they reach, like 3 months old, I'll take a bunch of pictures using the moment card, and then I will put that directly into my baby book. And then that day or that week, I'll take a lot of cute pictures of her, and then I'll put them in the baby book. And then as the month goes on, I replace those pictures with other exciting things if they happen, like camping or other family events. But if I don't replace them, then my chapter's already done, so then I'm one step ahead.
Here is an example of Suzanne's photos in our 7-month-old chapter of our app. And as you can see, there are 10 spaces for photos monthly, so it's actually pretty simple to complete. So my best tips for getting your little one to smile is, if you have a baby, then I think dads are best and have them get behind the camera and make silly faces. My husband can make any kid smile. And then for toddlers, right now we say teasy weasy, and that gets them to smile. So just coming up with like a funny saying that your toddler will like. And then with multiple toddlers, it can be really hard and challenging sometimes. So I would say the best way to go if you can't get them to smile is just take a breath and take those candid shots, because that is really what's happening in the moment anyways. And you'll get some really cute photos that are just real life.
So my tips for getting your little one to smile is I got my 2-month-old with my toddler to smile by flipping my hair. So like putting my hair all the way down and flipping it up a couple times like that, and probably saying something silly like boo, or I don't know, but they laughed really hard at that, and I got some awesome pictures. Also, just if you have 2 people, sometimes that can really help if they're infants and on the floor. If you take like a big beach ball or a balloon and you put it close to them and pull it away and make like a sound effect like boop or something like that, that really gets their attention. Lastly, something we discovered this week was, if you find something silly or funny that makes your toddler laugh, like from a movie, a song, or a book, like something that they say in there, like a quote, you can come out with that one if they're really not smiling, and they may just start cracking up. So good luck. We know it's really hard, so just stick with it. And remember, if you have to take 100 photos, that might be what it takes to get one good one.
So here's an example of all the photos we took to get one good one. Now remember, this is probably only in a minute or 2 time frame. This is the before, and this is help from my sister, and this is the after.
Thanks, Light and Airy, for having us, and we hope that you find our photo tips helpful.